Right now, the whole AI world is busy arguing about something else. Fable 5 getting pulled in the US Anthropic fighting with the government. That's the loud story everyone's watching. But while everyone's looking at that fight, Anthropic quietly changed 3 things about your Claude account. And these are the ones that actually touch you. So let me show you all 3 and what people are saying about each one. Change 1. Claude is now an adults-only app. 18 and over. If the system thinks you might be younger, it asks you to prove your age. You scan your face through a company called Yoti, or you upload a government ID through a company called Persona. And here is where it went wrong. In April, that system started flagging real adults as kids. People on the paid plans opened Claude and got this. Our team found signals that your account was used by a child, so we paused your access to Claude. To get back in, they had to hand over their face or their passport. Now, ChatGPT tried age checking too, but they did it differently. OpenAI built an age prediction system with a teen mode, and it misfired. When ChatGPT wrongly decides an adult is a teen, it doesn't lock you out. It just restricts you, blocking certain answers and topics. And people are not happy even about that. A lot of users started talking about self-hosting their own AI or quitting ChatGPT altogether. But here's the key difference. ChatGPT restricts what you can do. Claude locks you out of your account completely. And people were not happy with Claude either. On X, posts went up calling it AI KYC. You now need an ID just to use a chatbot. One post summed up the mood like this. You switched to Claude over privacy fears, and now it wants your passport. Change 2. Your chats now train Claude. It used to be simple. Claude did not train on your conversations, and they were deleted after 30 days. Last August, that flipped. Now your chats and your coding sessions are used to train the model, unless you turn it off, and they are kept for 5 years instead of 30 days. The way they asked is the part people called shady. One big accept button. The training switch already turned on, sitting in small print off to the side. Most people just clicked accept and never saw it. Privacy folks called it a dark pattern. And there's a catch. Even if you opt out, chats that get flagged for safety review can still be used, and they don't tell you what counts as a flag. The reaction kept landing on the same point. This is the company that sells itself as the safe, responsible one. One study looked at more than 400,000 posts about these privacy changes. Only 22% were positive. Change 3. And this is the one people get wrong, so let me be straight with you. A new policy lets Anthropic share your chats with law enforcement based on its own, and I'm quoting here, good faith belief. No warrant, no judge. Anthropic decides. That part is real, and it's worth knowing, but it only applies to the regular free, pro, and max accounts. Business and API accounts are protected, so a lot of people read it the same way. The everyday user is the product, the big companies are safe. And to be fair, on the bigger surveillance fight, Anthropic actually pushed back hard, lost a government contract over it, and sued. So this is not Claude hands everything to the state. It's narrower than that, but that one clause, a company deciding on its own to share your private chats, is what set people off. So put all 3 together. To use a cloud AI now, you might have to scan your face, your chats get kept for years, and train the model. And the company can decide on its own to share them. Every one of those problems comes from the same root. Your data is sitting on someone else's computer. So here's the question I keep coming back to. Why go through all of that? This is what I actually use now. It's called Elephas, and it runs AI right on your Mac. You can use its built-in local models fully offline, where nothing leaves your machine at all. Or if you want a model like Claude or ChatGPT, you bring your own key and Elephas redacts your sensitive details before anything gets sent, then stitches it back together on your side. So your contracts, your medical notes, the private stuff, that part never leaves your Mac. No 5-year storage of your raw data. Nothing sitting on a server waiting to be handed over. It's just a calmer way to use AI. Links in the description, and you can try it for free, and tell me in the comments. Did Claude ever lock you out? I read all of them. If this helped, subscribe. I do one of these every week.